Hey everyone, it's Mari, and thanks so much for stopping by. I have another card making process here for you today, and this is a little 4¼ by 4¼ card. I've used just a white cardstock base here, and I'm going to use this really cute Cartabella pattern paper here to just cover the front of my card and add a little bit of detail to the front. Just going to make sure I've got enough adhesive on there and really push that into place and make sure that's going to stay stuck on there. Now I'm going to take this frame die from Mama Elephant, and this is from the framed tags die set. I thought I was going to use this plaid paper from Cabin Fever for the frame, but once I get my little critters colored here, I decide to change the color of that pattern paper for the frame. Now this little adorable little bear is Simon Says stamp. It's actually a stamp set from Stamptember. This one was from Neat and Tangled, and this little stamp set is called Hello Pumpkin, and it is quite possibly one of my favorite all-time stamp sets. I absolutely love it. Now I'm going to color this little bear with my Copic markers, and so I have stamped the image out with some Copic friendly ink. So I stamped this out using some My Favorite Things black hybrid ink. Now I'm going to color my little bear from light to dark, and I start out with an E53 for the base, and then I go in with this E55, and I blend that out with the E53 again, and then eventually you'll see me go in with the E57, which is my darker of the three colors, just to add some of the really dark shading. And you'll just see me continue to blend it out with the E53 and the E55. So you can see that where the most of the shadows are on my little bear, and just to give him a little bit of a more realistic look and give him some depth, just to add this little bit of shading with the Copic markers. Now I'm going to color the little guy's scarf with some blue greens and some reds. So I'm going to use BG10, BG13, and BG18 for the scarf. And you'll see me start that process here pretty quick. So I'm just going to finish up with the browns, and I will give him a little tiny touch of pink in his ears and on his cheek with an R20. So I just absolutely love this stamp set. I feel like it's probably sold out. I think it was one of the ones in Stamptember that sold out pretty quickly, and I'm very grateful that I bought it because it is so cute. I really love the size of this little bear. He's fairly large, as you can see, and I just love how he looks when he's all die cut out. Just so cute. Now here I am, like I said, I'm going to just add those BG colors. So I start with the BG10, then I go in with the medium color BG13, and then this really dark teal color is BG18. And I love this combination of the blue greens. It's probably my favorite. These are probably my favorite three Copic colors that I have in my stash. I don't have a huge stash of Copic markers, but it is getting bigger. I do try to buy them on sale. I try to use my coupons at Michael's, and although Michael's doesn't have a really huge Copic marker selection, where at least my Michael's doesn't, there is a little art store in Saskatoon called Art Placement, and they do have Copic markers there, and a couple of times a year they put their markers on sale, and so I will go in at that time and grab a few colors that I've been wanting and want to add to my collection. So over time I am getting more and more markers, that's for sure. Now I'm going to take my little Sakura Jelly Roll white pen and give my little scarf some polka dots, and I also added a little highlight to my little bear's eyes. And now I'm going to go and start to color this little mouse image. So this is another one of the little images from the Hello Pumpkin stamp set, and I'm going to use some W's to color him. So I'm going to use a W1, a W3, and a W5. And I'll just use the same method that I used for coloring that little bear. I start off with the lightest color, then I put in some of the shading and then blend it out with either the lightest color or the medium color. Now soon you'll just see me adding some of the reds to the scarf. And I'll just add those same red colors that I used on the scarf for the little bear, and that was R14 and R46. I think I forgot to mention that. So I'm going to just put a little of that R20 in the little ears and on the cheek there. And then here are the other red colors. And I am going to leave this little guy's scarf just red and white. So I'll just add the red stripes and then leave the white as it is, just because that is easy and I like how it looks. So I'm going to add a few little polka dots to this little guy's scarf as well. And now you can see that I've re-stamped that frame for the card out of that really pretty aqua color, and that is from Snow and Cocoa from Crepe Paper, and that was from a paper pad that I had in my stash from last year, but they have re-released Snow and Cocoa this year, Crepe Paper has, and that is just a really fantastic winter collection. So if you haven't seen that one, check it out. There's, like, most of the online stores have that in stock probably, and I know probably Paper Issues has it, scrapbook.com, and so on. Lots of different places will have them, have that collection again in their shops. So here you can see I'm just adding a little bit of liquid adhesive here, and I have created a little snowbank using the hillside stitch borders from Lawn Fawn. I've colored the little tree stump in there as well, and I'm going to put my little mouse with a little candy apple on a stick, and he's going to be handing that little candy apple to the bear. I think that's adorable. And I'm also going to add a little bit of Nouveau Aqua Shimmer Glitter Gloss with this pen, and that's going to just add a little bit of nice glittery shine and pizzazz to my card. And I believe I have glued those images all down now at this point off camera, and I'm just adding that shimmer and shine. I will just add a little bit of grounding to below each of those little areas where the bear is standing and below the stump with some W1 and W3 Copic marker. And I'm just taking some glossy accents and adding a few little glossy shiny spots to the card. Now you can see here I'm going to also add a sentiment to the inside of the card, and that is going to be from the Another Mama Elephant collection of stamps called Merry Christmas Wishes. And that is going to be my card today, guys. Thanks so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you another time. Bye-bye.